Alright, retro gang, this one's going to hit you right in the nostalgia. The Anbernic RG DS is finally here, bringing back those clamshell vibes straight from the golden Nintendo DS era. But before you click buy, here are 10 things you need to know, and trust me, number 7 will save you some frustration later. It's built for DS fans, literally. Let's start with the obvious. This thing is tailor-made for Nintendo DS emulation. The RG DS isn't pretending to be a jack of all trades, it's a specialist. You get dual 4-inch IPS displays with a crisp 640 by 480 resolution, stacked vertically just like the original DS. The bottom panel? Fully touch-enabled and works beautifully with the included capacitive stylus. This isn't a kinda DS-style handheld, it's built for that experience. If your childhood was full of Mario Kart DS, Pokemon Platinum, or Phantom Hourglass, this handheld nails that feeling in modern form. Don't expect 3DS magic. Now, before anyone asks, yes, it can run some light Nintendo 3DS games, but manage your expectations. The RG DS is powered by a Rockchip RK3568 processor, a reliable but modest quad-core Cortex-A55 setup with an ARM G52 GPU. That's great for DS emulation, PSP, and even some Dreamcast titles, but the more complex 3DS games, they'll stutter, drop frames, or crash entirely. So think of 3DS as a bonus round, not the main course. If you're buying this primarily for DS titles, you'll be very happy. If you want perfect 3DS emulation, this isn't the device for that. Android 14 at its core. Here's where it gets cool. The RG DS runs Android 14, giving it a ton of flexibility. You can jump straight into emulators from the Play Store, use your favorite front ends like Daijisho or Launchbox, and even stream from your PC using apps like Moonlight or Steam Link. This is a huge win over Linux-based handheld. You're not locked down. It's your OS, your layout, your rules. You can pair a controller, install retro front ends, or even play Android games natively. That modern software layer makes this one of Anbernic's most approachable handhelds yet. Budget chip, but balanced performance. Let's talk raw power for a sec. The RK3568 isn't going to break records, but for DS emulation, it's right in the sweet spot. It runs NDS, GBA, SNES, PS1, and even Dreamcast titles very smoothly. Anything newer than that, like GameCube or PS2, will push it beyond its comfort zone, but considering its sub-$100 price tag, this chip choice makes sense. It's not built to rival the ROG Ally or Retroid Pocket 6. It's built to give you buttery DS gameplay without breaking the bank. Dual touchscreens and stylus support. Both screens are fully touch-enabled, and yes, that matters. DS games were designed around touch mechanics, and using a stylus instead of your finger just feels right. The included stylus is capacitive, so it works natively without calibration headaches. From scribbling notes in Brain Age to drawing in Okamaidan, this feature keeps the gameplay authentic. Touch precision is sharp, latency is low, and the top and bottom displays are well calibrated right out of the box. Designed to feel like a real DS. The clamshell form factor is for practicality, more than about nostalgia. It protects the screens, feels compact in the hand, and snaps shut with that satisfying DS click. Plus, it includes a Hall magnetic sensor that automatically puts the handheld to sleep when you close the lid, just like the original DS. No need to hunt for the power button mid-session. Battery life you can rely on. The RG DS packs a 4000 mAh battery, which gives you about 6 hours of playtime. That's not groundbreaking, but it's perfectly decent for its class. You can stretch that longer by lowering brightness or capping emulation frame rate. And since it charges via USB-C, topping it up between sessions is quick and painless. Modern connectivity all the way. This is where Anbernic modernized the DS experience. You get dual-band Wi-Fi, 2.4G, 5G, Bluetooth 4.2, a 6-axis gyroscope, vibration motor, and even wireless screen projection. That means you can stream PC games, use wireless controllers, or mirror your display to a TV. Basically, it behaves like a modern Android tablet in a retro handheld shell. Pretty neat for something under $100. It's a budget beast. And speaking of that price, like we mentioned, yep, it's affordable. The RGDS is launching for under $100 on pre-order. Considering its dual displays, Android 14 system, and DS-specific hardware, that's a crazy deal. Sure, it's not meant for high-end gaming, but for people who want a portable DS library that feels authentic, this is easily one of the most value-packed handhelds in years. Shipping timeline and what to expect. The RGDS is available for pre-order now, with shipping starting before December the 15th, 2025. As always with Anbernic, expect some variation depending on where you live. Import taxes and customs can add a little extra, so factor that into your budget. But by all accounts, stock is expected to move fast, so don't sleep on it if this one's calling your name. And that's why the Anbernic RG DS isn't trying to be the most powerful handheld. It's trying to be the most authentic one. With Android 14, dual touchscreens, and that sweet DS clamshell design, it nails nostalgia without emptying your wallet. Sure, 3DS performance is hit or miss, but for pure DS gameplay on modern hardware, this little clamshell absolutely delivers. If you grew up with a stylus in your hand, this one's worth checking out.